Hello, and thanks for joining me on today's recorded webinar. Joseph Jones, Region Business Manager of Brand Management for Linux. Here to talk about adding others to the sales procedure. Today, the add-on replacement sales procedure might look something like this. A comfort advisor or selling technician knocks on the front door, and the homeowner directs us to the furnace or air conditioner. Here, we diagnose a problem or determine the appropriate system size and type needed to prepare a quote. Ideally, we're able to get to the kitchen table and initiate a conversation with the homeowner about their expectations, concerns, and needs regarding home comfort. Three basic approaches have been proven to be highly effective once at the kitchen table. One is to enlighten, to make the homeowner aware of features and benefits they may not have thought of before. By asking open-ended or close-ended questions, the homeowner now is thinking about things such as hot or cold spots throughout the home, the quality of air their family breathes, and so on. Another highly effective approach is to empower the homeowner. This follows the HVAC Learning Solutions master selling approach of presenting the homeowner with a set of options, kind of menu style, and allowing them to choose what's best. Positioning yourself or your company as the expert is another common approach to take when at the kitchen table. By leveraging your experience, license, and longevity in the industry, you accelerate trust so the homeowner relies on you for the best solution. Now consider this. The new dynamic to any sales procedure today is what happens before we even arrive. The sales procedure for the homeowner actually began well before our sales procedure began. Research online, social media, and reviews from others caused a homeowner to be further through the buying process when we arrive than ever before. Today, homeowners have a preconceived notion of what they think they need, want, and even expect to pay. Have you ever had a homeowner request for a specific size, tonnage that may not even be suitable for their home? What about a specific brand or type of comfort system? If so, you know all about this dynamic. HVAC contractors throughout the country are expressing the increased difficulty to enlighten the homeowner to new ideas. And this coincides with the 2013 American Home Comfort Study that shows consumers are now on par with contractors regarding product knowledge. For the first time ever, homeowners are relying on information found online equally as much as information from you. And this also affects our ability to brand ourselves the expert. Additionally, the internet is full of negative impressions, images, and even exposés giving contractors in general a bad reputation. And what about the empowerment approach? Well, this is based on a marketing strategy known as the compromise effect and was developed about a decade ago. This is based on research that showed when given just two options, most consumers will choose the least expensive option. However, when given a third option, most consumers choose the middle option. But now, even this approach is compromised by today's informed consumers because of the strong level of influence others play. The same marketing professor who discovered this compromise effect, Itamar Simonson, shares new research finding in his 2014 book titled Absolute Value. Here, it is explained how the internet is moving us towards an age of nearly perfect information. This allows people to predict with great accuracy what it would be like to own and use a product before they buy it. People's purchasing decisions are strongly influenced by online reviews and peer-to-peer information. but not for all purchases. Routine, functional, and low-risk purchases are often influenced by prior preferences, beliefs, and experiences. For example, customers will decide what type of milk, beverage, or detergent to buy based upon past experience and personal preferences. They don't give the decision a great deal of thought, and they buy largely from habit. Traditional forms of marketing have the strongest influence on emotionally driven purchases, such as prestige and luxury goods like cars, handbags, and watches. Online reviews and social media have a huge effect on the way that people choose products that cost a lot and have a level of uncertainty over quality, usability, functionality, and reliability. And this category, of course, is exactly where a home comfort system fits into. People strongly value the reassurance that comes from hearing about other people's experiences with the product. And this data is reinforced by the report by Consumer Research Dynamics on time spent researching. 75% of online research is comparing products and services. In fact, as the consumer now invests more and more time in preparing for a major purchase, the salesperson has even less influence on the buying process than before. Some would say the customer is at a knowledge parity with the sales rep. They have access to more and more research available online. And as customers invest more and more time in their research, the source of their information is key. 59% of respondents indicated that consumer reviews had the greatest impact on their buying habits. Sourced in 2011, note that the top 2 locations that will have the greatest impact on buying behaviors: retailers, which in our industry is the contractor, and manufacturers. User-generated content is the most powerful. Giving your customers the opportunity to reflect their feelings regarding your product and services yields returns because it's recognized by other consumers as honest and genuine feedback and review of the services and products offered. These new insights are why Linux displays consumer reviews right on our consumer website, linux.com. And we're the only HVAC manufacturer to do this. We firmly believe that comfort advisors and selling technicians will win against your competition, increase the speed of trust, and provide an overall better buying experience by introducing these reviews to the customer during your time at the kitchen table. The strategy is to keep the customer engaged in the sales process during that typical lull that takes place when preparing a proposal. And a great way to do this is to tell the homeowner, "It will take me just a couple of minutes to write up a proposal with 4 options. While I do this, please take time and read real reviews of these products I'm about to quote you from homeowners like yourself that have already purchased." And there's a few ways you can do this. From the kitchen table, if you have an internet-enabled device, bring up Linux Review website at linux.com. If you use an iPad in the sales process but you do not have internet, you can install an app like iSave Web and save the Linux Review web pages for offline viewing with your customers. And another great way to present these reviews is to simply print and laminate the pages of common products you propose. While you're working up the proposal, you can present these for the customer to read. No internet or device needed. And these have already been saved as printable PDFs for you to use. Simply identify the products you commonly quote, click on the link, download, and print the PDF. Thank you for taking the time to listen to this presentation. I trust you found it helpful, and I truly believe that if you implement the things that you've learned here and introduce consumer reviews at the kitchen table, you'll see a big impact on the way consumers respond to the options you give. Thank you.